Hey, you guys, how are you? This is Michelle Goldstein with Alchemy Yoga, and just adding on to this sequence of 30-minute flow sequences that I'm putting together. Here's another one for you. So perfect for the days you don't have a lot of time to practice, but you definitely want to get your body feeling good and your mind, dialed in to the experience of being alive. So go ahead and let's start out. Sit cross-legged in either, any comfortable seat, and close your eyes. And just begin to deepen your breath in and out through your nose. Just allow yourself to fully arrive with your mind, with your body, with your heart, energetically, spiritually, and just here now. Reach your arms up as you inhale, and exhale, the palms meet in front of the heart. And again, inhale, reach your arms up. And this time, exhale, take your hands down to the floor in front of you. Come to all fours, hands and knees position. And make your way back to your first downward dog pose of your practice. So you parallel your feet and flex your quads so the kneecaps lift, the thighs engage. And the fingers press and the palms of the hands press down. And you start to slope the hips upwards towards the sky. Inhale to plank position, upper push-up. And exhale back to downward facing dog pose. Again, inhale to plank position. And exhale back to downward dog. And one more time. Inhale, plank position. Now use your abdominal muscles to draw your hips back to downward dog. Lift your right leg up. Inhale, and as you exhale, softly step your right foot all the way up to the front of your space, and step your left foot up to meet your right foot. Inhale, lengthen halfway up, and as you exhale, fold forwards into the legs. Inhale, rise to stand, draw the belly in, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards, come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left foot straight back behind you. Good. Now from here, just lift your right foot up off the floor. Hug your right knee into your chest. Good. And just grab a little core work for a moment. Soften your jaw. And shoot the right leg straight back to plank position. Inhale. And exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog pose. And so you take a couple of deep breaths here. And smooth out the breathing. Lift your left leg up, please. Inhale. And exhale, step the left foot up to your hands, and step your right foot up to meet your left foot. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow to the legs. Inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, the right foot steps straight back behind you, and then lift your left foot up. Hover the left knee in towards your chest. Press down through the palms of the hands. And relax your face. Maybe you even smile a little bit. Plank position, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Good. Over the toes, inhale, upward dog. And exhale, the hips back, downward dog. Allow your breath to be thorough. So you fill completely on your inhale and you empty the lungs completely when you exhale. Inhale, rise up onto your toes. And exhale, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, with that length, fold in. Good. Rise to stand. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, fold forwards, the legs straight. The head drops. Inhale, lengthen out. And exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back, downward dog. So you push the floor away from you and draw the navel in and up. Slope the hips up to get lots of length from the hips to the fingertips. And lift your right leg, inhale. Exhale, the right foot steps through to the front of your space. Come up to Crescent Pose on the back toes. Reach the arms up, hug the inner thighs together. You sit down a little bit into the pose, but also find a little lift so you're not just sinking down. You find the grounding down aspect of the moment and the lifting up, the rise up aspect of the moment. Take one more breath. Bring the palms together at the heart. Step your left foot up to meet your right foot at the front of your space. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your left leg, inhale. Exhale, the left foot steps through to the front. Come up to Crescent Pose. Breathe. Good. So again, you sit down a little bit somewhere, you grow tall a little bit somewhere, and then you just ride the waves of both, the inhale and the exhale, the grounding and the rising, the effort and the ease. One more breath. Palms meet at the heart, and the right foot steps up to meet your left. So we're going to move through this sequence 2 more times. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Lift your right leg, please. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot through. Come to Crescent Pose. Big breath in. Sit down into it. Exhale, the palms connect. The left foot steps up to meet the right. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, elongate. And exhale, flow. Step or jump back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, back, downward dog. Lift your left leg, inhale. Exhale, step through to lunge. Come on up, Crescent Pose, inhale. Exhale, the palms meet. The right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, make your way back. So this particular sequence gets the heart really moving. Inhale, up dog. So enjoy that. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step through, one breath, crescent pose. Inhale. Exhale, the palms meet. Left foot steps up to meet your right. Inhale, float the arms. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale to the fingertips, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa, step or jump. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left leg, inhale. Exhale, step through to lunge. Come up, inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, the palms meet at the heart. The right foot steps up to meet the left. Good, bring your feet together. Bend your knees, chair pose, inhale, and then fold forwards, exhale. Lengthen out, inhale. Exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward dog. Step your right foot up to your hands, please. Spin your back heel flat to the ground. Come up, warrior one pose, inhale. And open up, warrior two pose as you exhale. Good. Left hand to the left leg. Reverse warrior. Right arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale the hands down to your mat. Step back. Lower down. Good. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps up. The back heel spins flat to the floor. Come up, warrior one. Inhale. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, release the hands. Step back, plank pose, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale back, the right foot steps up, the left heel spins flat. Come up, warrior one, inhale. Open up, warrior two. Same sequence, one more time. Reverse warrior, inhale. And exhale, release. Step back, lower down. Good. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Step the left foot through, warrior one. Back heel flat. Inhale, bend that front knee. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Good. Reverse warrior, inhale. And exhale, the hands down. Step back and take a vinyasa. Good. So as you breathe here, you feel your heartbeat in your chest. Soften your neck. And inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, walk or hop your feet up to the front. Good. Lengthen out, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Chair pose, bend your knees, inhale. And again, exhale, fold forwards. Good, so you'll stay here, lengthen as you inhale. And as you exhale, lift your left leg up, standing split, fold forwards. So if it helps you, and you have blocks that you can use, if it helps you to move more deeply into the poses, please use the blocks. If you've got your hands easily on the floor, and the right leg straight, hug the belly in. Get a little length in your spine and then dip back into the hamstrings. And it's more than the hamstrings because it's dipping into the experience of being here right now in this moment, in this position, in this place. One more breath. Okay, now step your left foot straight back behind you. Spin the left heel flat to the floor. Come up, warrior one pose. Bend the right knee, reach the arms up, and interlace your fingers behind your back. So we're coming in for humble warrior. Draw the right rib cage back, bend the right knee, and then exhale, fold forwards. Eventually, you start to take the right shoulder along the inner right knee. And hug your right hip into the midline of your body. There's a tendency for the right hip on the right side to collapse outward, so hug it into center. And come up to warrior one pose. The right knee bends, the arms sweep up. Open up to warrior two and heel toe your right foot over to the left an inch. And press your right leg straight here, and we'll move into triangle pose. Reach the right arm way forwards and right hand either to the right shin or to a block on the outside of your right foot, or your hand to the floor on the outside of your right foot. And deep breath. So there are really only a handful of yoga poses in the standing sequence, and personally I'm always happy to take, a couple warrior ones and warrior twos and a triangle and whatnot. So there will be definitely some commonalities between all of these videos, but each practice is unique, each breath is precious, and each moment, as it happens, just be fully engaged. Engage in the experience, maybe even with gratitude for the opportunity. And then bend your right knee, come up to warrior two pose. Sit deeply into the pose, draw the inner thighs in towards each other, soften your shoulders. And just one more breath. Okay, you'll take your hands down to your mat. Come up on the back toes, reach the right arm up so you're in a little twist, and we're going to step back to side plank from here. So you'll roll to the outer edge of the left foot, hop the right leg back, lengthen through the middle so the belly draws in, the inner thighs squeeze. If it helps you to lower your left knee to the floor for support, then do that. If you want more, maybe you take your right arm over your right ear and lengthen through the side body. And take one more breath here. Good, release the right hand down. You're in plank position, inhale. And lower down, exhale. Good. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale back to downward dog pose. Good, take a deep breath in through your nose. And out your mouth. And inhale, the heels lift. Exhale, walk or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, you fold in. Bend your knees to chair pose, inhale. And then as you exhale, fold forwards, the legs straighten, and lift the right leg up for standing split. And just be so gentle with yourself, Some days it feels so light and easy and buoyant. And the other days, it feels a little heavier and more challenging. But the power of the practice lies in the practice itself. So it's just the fact that you show up on your mat to do this is incredible. That is your dedication in action. Everything else is just happening. Allow it to unfold. Take one more breath. Step your right foot straight back behind you. You bend the left knee, outer right foot press. Float the arms up into warrior one. And interlace your fingers with the opposite grip behind your back. Draw the left rib cage back. Fold forwards into that left hip. Hug that left hip into the midline of your body. Root the outer edge of the right foot deeply. And take one more breath here. Okay, and come up to warrior one pose. The left knee bends, the arms sweep up. Open up to warrior two and heel toe your left foot over to the right an inch. Press your left leg straight, please, and lengthen into triangle pose. The left hand comes down, and it may not come as low as on the other side. It may come lower. Just be really present with what's happening in your body. So it's not what happened yesterday in your body, or what you hope will happen tomorrow in your body, or what somebody else can do in their body. None of those things are real, actually. They're just ideas, they're theories. But the truth is who you are right now and what you're experiencing right now. So dial into that and breathe with it, breathe with it. Good, now come up to warrior two. Bend your left knee. Outer right foot press, inner thighs squeeze together. And the shoulders soften, and the belly lifts, the front of the pelvis tilts upwards. And one more breath. Okay, release your hands down to the front of your mat. Come up on your back toes. So lift the left arm up, you're in a twist, just for the sake of transition as we move to side plank. You roll to the outer right foot, step the left leg straight back, get the length of your body, and the lift through the middle. Maybe you lift the corners of your mouth, no pressure, but it might be a good time to check in with that. And maybe you take the left arm over the left ear. And get the side stretch, one more breath. Get you guys released to plank and lower down through a vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale back, downward dog pose. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out your mouth. Good. And now from here, go ahead and just step your right foot up to your hands. Come up, warrior one pose. And open up to warrior two. This time we're coming in for side angle pose, either the right elbow to the right thigh or the right hand to the floor on the inner right foot. Draw your right thigh back into its socket as you reach the left arm overhead. Beautiful, one more breath. Okay, release the left hand down, come up on your back toes, set your left knee down on your mat, and then with your right hand, can you reach back for your left foot and gently draw your left heel towards you. If you want more, you're welcome to come down onto the left forearm and roll that right shoulder open a little bit. In fact, slide both shoulders down your back. One last little something here. Release the left foot and come up on your fingertips. Press your right leg straight. Flex your right foot so that you're coming into a half split. And if you want more, you're welcome to slide the right heel forwards and come closer to full splits. Some of you maybe slide a block under your right hip. Some of you maybe come all the way in. If you're coming in for full splits, just be mindful that you keep the left hip level with the right. So you want to be on top of the left foot and on top of the left knee, as opposed to having the back leg in external rotation. Wherever you are along the way, just take a few deep breaths and maybe find a little release in that the right hamstrings. Good. Now as you're ready, slide yourself up and tuck the back toes. And step back to downward dog pose. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Step your left foot up to your hands. Come up, warrior one pose. And open it up to warrior two. We're coming in for side angle, either left elbow to left thigh or left fingertips to the floor. The right arm you reach over your right ear. Good, one more breath here. All right, and then go ahead and release the right hand down. Come up on your back toes. Set your right knee down. And then with your left hand, see if you can reach back for your right foot. And then to whatever degree feels good to you, you can stay here. Some of you, maybe you come down onto your right forearm and start to draw your right heel in towards your bottom. Open the left shoulder. And just breathe a little love into it. In yoga, breath equals love. So just to offer a little TLC to yourself on a regular basis is an excellent practice in my opinion. Go ahead and release the right foot. Walk yourself up onto your fingertips. Press your left leg straight. So some of you stay here. This is cool. Maybe your body wants to go a little deeper. Maybe you slide the left heel a little more forwards. Some of you maybe slide a block under the left hip. Some of you maybe come all the way in. When I come in for splits, I always like to remember that it's really, just remember my intentions for my practice and channel my highest sense of self as opposed to my ego self. If you don't get fully into splits ever in your entire life, you could still live a very fulfilling, happy life. Things don't get better when we become more flexible in our bodies. Things get better when we accept our bodies and ourselves for who we are. Take one more breath. Go ahead and slide yourself up and press yourself back to downward dog pose. Inhale to plank position. And exhale, lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Release your toes. Bend your knees. Catch your feet with your hands. And we'll come in for one back bend today. So you're welcome in these half-hour videos, by the way, to come in for a couple sets. Take as much time as you like. Come on up to bow. But for the sake of keeping it within a half hour for the internet, I'm just going to teach one today. But you could do 10 if you want to, and it's only going to make you feel amazing, really, whatever you do. Any effort's always. Now, bring the shoulder blades together. Lift the thighs up. Lift the heart. Good, everybody, release. Go ahead and roll over onto your back. And from here, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And we'll take a quick thread the eye of the needle. I tend to teach this pose a lot. I'm a proponent of it. I think it's one of the healthiest things that you can do for your body physically. It's to stretch the hips, and this is an accessible hip stretch, I would say. Just give it a little something gently. And release and switch sides. So again, if you want to linger for a bit longer in any of these poses, please do so. Squeeze maybe, release, and hug your right knee into your chest. Your left leg straight, right arm to the floor next to you. Take a twist to the left. And come back to center. Switch sides, please. Come back to center, hug your knees into your chest. If you have time to rest in Shavasana, I definitely advise that for at least a couple of minutes, if not longer. Otherwise, come to sit, and close your eyes, bring your palms together in front of your heart. And take a moment to acknowledge what even a couple of moments of effort can do in transforming the body, the mind, the heart, the spirit, and the energy that moves through us. Lift your heart and bow your head. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, everybody. This is Michelle Goldstein. I'm with Heart Alchemy Yoga. Please subscribe to the Heart Alchemy Yoga channel, and feel free to like and comment on the videos as well. Really love hearing from you and staying in touch. Take care and see you soon.